Maybe others, so tell me if I'm wrong, but is the main one what I heard, that you fully invested in this belief and it helped you to get through difficult times?
Yeah.
Would that be the main one, do you think?
Yeah, that is the main
Yeah, okay. Is believing that something is true and then seeing that that helps us to get through things, is that a reliable way to know if it's actually true? Good morning. Have you got time for a quick interview? Just 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. My name's Michael. What's your name, sir?
Param.
Param?
Param.
Param?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Param. Awesome. Thank you. Do you mind if I record this?
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So I'm just practicing a new conversational method.
Okay.
So the idea is I ask people friendly questions to find out what they believe, why they believe it, and I want to identify if we have reliable ways to know what's true. So it's like a partnership. So this is more we're together asking these things. Yeah, so it could be anything. So you're in complete control. So I set a timer for 5 minutes to respect your time.
Okay.
And then it could be, for example, it helps if it's something that you think is true about the world that affects the way you feel and the decisions that you make. So it affects, the way you interact with other people as well. And it could be like something about, if I arrange my furniture a certain way, it brings me good luck. Or it could be, I believe aliens have visited Earth, or it could be, I believe in a higher power, or it could be anything that you want to explore. I help you just by asking friendly questions. So do you have anything that comes to mind?
Literally nothing.
Anything that you have a strong conviction in that you believe is true?
Well, I believe in God.
Okay, do you want to explore that one and I can learn from you a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I believe in God. Okay, and I'll start the timer. So what do you mean by God? Could you help me understand that?
So, in my opinion, God is the Almighty One who have created this world, and He is the only truth in this world. Everything we are living in is just a lie, and it's just an illusion that everyone is gonna die, and it's not gonna matter anything. So understanding God is very difficult. It's like putting a whole ocean in a bucket.
Yeah.
We can't put an ocean in a bucket, so we can't understand it, but still we can try to understand the God.
Yeah.
And we still can put the bucket in the ocean to maybe get an understanding of the God.
Okay, so I'm just going to summarize back to make sure I heard it and understood. So he's an all-powerful entity that created the earth and the universe, everything. Is that right? Yep. The only truth, and everything else that we experience is sort of an illusion. Yeah. Because we're sort of part of the creation, it's very hard for us to understand fully. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, that's a fair summary.
Awesome. Okay. So where would you... Oh, well, first thing, I'm really curious to know, how long have you had this belief?
I had this belief like 1 or 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only 2 years ago?
Yeah, 1 or 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because I didn't usually used to believe in God. At first, I had a very strong belief in God, but then I just became an atheist, and then I just started listening to a lot of religious stuff, and from there I created the belief in God. And I really, because there were certain moments in my life when I thought that I won't go through this, and I just believed in God, and I got through that.
So the belief helped you to get through difficult things?
The belief helped me to get a lot of different things.
Where would you be sitting on a scale, like between 0 and 100? How strong do you think this is true? 100 being absolutely certain, 0 not sure at all.
So it would, for me, for now, it would be 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
80%?
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like there's a lot of reasons here that prop up this belief, but what I'm hearing is there's one that's maybe a main reason, and there may be others, so tell me if I'm wrong, but is the main one what I heard, that you fully invested in this belief and it helped you to get through difficult times?
Yeah.
Would that be the main one, do you think?
Yeah, that is the main one.
Yeah, okay. Is believing that something is true and then seeing that that helps us to get through things, is that a reliable way to know if it's actually true?
I think it's a reliable way because when we are in our difficult times, we need something to hang on.
Okay.
We need something to believe.
Okay.
So it helped us to get through it. It helped us to go on and not giving up.
Could there be a difference between hoping and wishing and hoping, and that giving us comfort and helping us to get through? Is that different from actually knowing if it's true?
Yeah, I think it is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there are very less people in the world who have 100% believe that they believe in the God.
Yeah.
There is always some part of us that think that it might not be true, it might be true.
Yes.
We don't certainly believe anything.
Yeah.
Especially if we haven't seen it. We only believe what we see.
Yes.
If we cannot see it, we don't believe it.
Yeah.
So there are, I think, only a number of people who truly believe in God.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Could someone believe in, say, a different God to the one that you believe in? Right? I'm just thinking, if someone believes in something different that is maybe the opposite or has principles that are different to yours, but because they have that belief, it makes them feel comfortable and it helps them to get through difficult times. Yeah. How could I tell which one is true between the two?
So the thing is, God is like an ocean, and all the religion, all the different beliefs are like rivers.
Right.
So at the end, they are going to meet the ocean. So it doesn't matter which river you take.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the religions, what I'm hearing is the religions are just our best interpretation of what God is, because it's difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So it's just the principle that having this belief in a God helps us get through difficult times, and that gives you that high conviction that it's true. But I also heard there that that just because something, this always goes so quick. Do you mind if we go for a couple more minutes?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
No
Yeah.
worries.
Thank you. Thanks, Param. I also heard there that just because something makes us feel good and helps us to get through difficult times, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So, is there something else that's keeping you at 80% that it's true? Because it seems like this main belief that, it brings us benefits, but that could just be part of biology, right? That it comforts us. So is there something else that would bring you to 80%, or?
So, I'm still not able to understand this whole creation, because there are some people who are totally innocent and there are something so bad happens to them. So it's very difficult to understand this whole process, and sometimes some things happen and we can't even believe it, that if there is a God, how could he let it happen? But it's all part of the creation, and so there is still some part of me that sometimes I don't believe in it, but not at this moment my belief in God is very true. But there are some times when I just don't. So that's why I need 80%.
Okay. Would you agree that the belief that you have, maybe it's not like you? Yeah. Let me try to understand what you mean by believe, because it sounds like I'm hearing something slightly different. Like I'm hearing that you sort of acknowledge that this method doesn't mean that it's true, but you want to believe, or you believe anyway. Am I hearing that right? Or so by believing, are you mean hoping? Do you hope that it's true, or do you actually?
I actually believe.
You actually think this is true? The knowledge, it's a fact.
That we can't give answers to.
Yeah.
We can with the science we can answer how our body works.
Yep.
And how the trees grow, how everything around us
Absolutely.
works.
Yeah.
But we can't explain life itself. We can't explain consciousness. What we are feeling right now, the consciousness, it has to do with something.
Yeah.
There has to be something out there that is beyond our mind.
Is it okay to say that we don't know?
It is okay to say that.
Yeah. If we believe something strongly and we don't have a reliable way to know that it's true, can that cause us harm in some ways? Is that possible? Can we be taken advantage of if we don't have a reliable way to know if something's true but we believe in it?
Actually,
strongly?
there are a lot of people that are taken advantage of. Like in my home country, there are certain saints who are not truly saints, but they are just faking and they take advantage of the people.
Right.
So yes, you're right. What we believe in can be taken advantage of.
Yeah. Okay. What would increase your confidence level that this is true? What would you need to see that would bring you right up there from 80 to 99.9?
Maybe experiencing the Almighty.
What might that look like?
I truly don't know.
It's hard,
I only
isn't it?
have heard about it.
Yeah.
And I told about that. I heard a lot of religious stuff.
Yeah.
And I heard about it that it's a feeling that is beyond everything.
Okay.
That when you worship God and you believe in it, and there is some point in your life that you feel the presence of God.
Okay.
And when I feel that, maybe that will bring me to the 99.9%.
Okay. What might bring you down? What might lower your? What would you need to see that would lower your confidence level from 80% and bring you down?
Well, if my life goes to hell, because we as a person, we as a humans are very selfish.
Yeah.
That when things are going right, we are very happy and we always praise the God and everything. But when everything goes down the hill, we seems to forget everything. That we stop believing in the God. And because what I am now, I don't know what I will be in 2 years, what I will believe in. Yeah. So there's anything could happen that will totally change my belief in what I believe now.
Okay. Do we have any examples of people that fully believe in God, but their life turns out really bad? Does that happen sometimes?
Yes, it does. I can't remember it, but actually no. The people I know that who believe in their life is just good. No, I think there is one people that who used to believe truly in God and they just died because of coronavirus in India.
Oh no!
Yeah,
is that a friend of yours? Or?
They were like, friend of my father. But I didn't knew them very well, but they used to believe in God. I don't know how they believe in, but they died of coronavirus.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are people still bad, but the whole philosophy. So what we believe in is that everything happens for a reason. If there's something bad happens, it's also for a good. Because if I go back 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when I was in my high school, and I was going to fail. I was going to fail my final year. So I was like really depressed, and I thought that this is it. This is the end of my career, and I will not be able to clear this year and get further in my studies. But somehow I passed, and it was really difficult 2 or 3 weeks for me. But what Dad taught me helped me here. Now I'm a better person than that time, because that time taught me how to take things more responsibly, because I was very careless in my high school. I didn't used to do studies properly. I believe that I can do everything without doing anything. Without doing hard work, I can just clear my studies and get the grades I want. But that time taught me that I need to be more responsible. I need to be more hardworking. That I need to take things more seriously. Okay. So now I'm in second year of nursing, and first year went very well because of that.
Congratulations!
Time.
Awesome,
thank you. Okay. Because if it wasn't for that time, maybe I would have failed in 1 or 2 subjects. Because me at that time was really awful. I was time management. I was really bad at time management. I was really bad in studies and everything. But I used to believe that I can do anything. Yeah.
Okay. One more question, I'll let you go.
No worries,
So I heard you say that everything happens for a reason. So if we notice that having the belief in God actually has negative effects for us sometimes. Yeah. If we notice that and we explain that by saying everything happens for a reason, how could we test to see if we have a reliable way to know what's true if every result is only positive? Because any negative result would just be discounted as it happens for a reason. Is it possible that we're only getting positive results on the test?
So the thing is, when the bad times actually comes, none of these beliefs matter. Because when we are actually in bad time, we will think, fuck that bullshit. We will be like no, this is all bullshit, and I just need to get through this. And yeah, because when it's easier to say that he's in bad time, just be happy, he won't be happy. When if close one dies, we will feel bad. We are humans, we will feel bad no matter what we believe in. We will curse, we will cry, we will do everything. So this belief, when we are actually going through that time, then we can think over it, how can we improve ourselves.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. This is awesome. I really appreciate it. My name is Mike. I'm going to give you a card. So I do these to show people that we can have these seemingly impossible conversations in a friendly way, that it's important to value relationship more than trying to prove that you're right and wrong, that we all have different beliefs. And it's just wonderful when we can connect. We connect better with each other when we ask questions and try to understand these things and look at, do we have reliable ways to know what's true? And it's like more of a partnership. So here's my card. If you ever want to watch these videos or you want to participate again in another talk, just email me and I'll be here.